Probably one of my favorite videos to do every year, and this is the 22 edition. All 40 songs of the Eurovision Song Contest 22 are known, and I'm going to react to them, all of them, right here, right now. Are you ready? Let's talk Eurovision. Sup, you fools, Makiese United, your favorite Eurovision channel. And yes, as said, all 40 songs for Eurovision 22 are out, and if you have not listened to them, now would be the time to do so, because I will react to all entries right here, right now, recap style. So whatever my brain farts out, whatever comes to mind, I will just say it, always trying to be as respectful as humanly possible. I will talk a lot, so I don't want to hear this. I cannot hear the song. Stop talking. Unlike this is a reaction video. If you want to listen to the recap, the link is in the description box. So feel free to listen to it that way. For now, I will just talk, and I may have to mute parts here and there because, as pointed out, copyright, even though it's fair use, but who wants to deal with that? Anyways, I will jump right into it, all 40 songs, and let's see where it takes us. Let's go! I will never. Albania, obviously going alphabetical. Slaps so hard. Slaps hard. It's messy, but good messy. I even can. Like, it slaps me left and then it slaps me right. Oh, that actually did hurt. I'm getting more obsessed with it the more I listen to it too. One of Albania's best, in my view. Armenia doesn't slap, they snap. Get it? Now, it's just my cup of tea musically. Yeah, it's more of a relaxing sound, but I just can't help it. I really like it. I truly hope that this quality piece will be enough for the televoters and juries, for them to give it a few points. Recognize it. I want recognition. Okay, and speaking of slapping, I want to slap Riley right across the face because I only want his voice. Like, that helps me in any shape or form. I'm just jealous, I guess. That dude can sing, man. There's so much conviction and passion in his voice. I will say I hope some of the theatrics, which at times come across as performative, will be, rather than genuine, will be straightened out. Just focus on an emotional performance. Let that speak for itself. Okay. Now I'm mentioning us slapping, but I can't get enough of Austria this year. It slaps so hard. I said it again. It takes me back to my childhood though. Like those 90s inspired dance sounds with a more modern beat. I just can't get enough of this. This is excitement. This is just, it's just desperately needed this year. Still worried about the staging, but I'm having faith in you, Austria. Oh, next one. What is that? Azerbaijan. Huh. You know what's the sad part about this one? Is this was the last song released and I waited forever, and yet I still can't remember it. This is not a good sign. And yes, you can say I may have not listened to it as... Yeah, I will say though, his voice seems like that kind of song that really just gains momentum when performed live, and it's not as powerful in the studio version. So it's still, I'm not disregarding it. Just there are other ballads they work better for me. Now, may I say something here? Well, that's what I'm doing. People are sleeping on Belgium. It is absolutely up my alley, at least in Jérémie's voice. It's a bit of a Michael Jackson vibe to it, right? Even the song a bit is very Michael Jackson-ish-y. I'm clearly biased towards this one for that reason, but it's just really good. People, this will do well in touring with the juries. Mark my words. I can feel it in my fingers. Bulgaria. I will say this. It's not as bad as some people make it out to be. Some folks are a bit harsh, but at the same time, I will also say that this is a bit wishy-washy. it's an old-fashioned Eastern European rock sound, and nothing wrong with that in itself. I'm all about retro and representation, but it just doesn't have the oomph to stand out. So I'm a bit worried about Bulgaria this year, since I've been doing so well for so many years now. Yeah. So sweet. It's so sweet it gives you cavities. Now, when you have this kind of song, though, the weird dancing throws me off. I think they're changing the staging. Right decision. Yeah. It's maybe... Guilty Pleasure may be too sweet for its own good. But I don't think it's a lost cause. It reminds me of like a Danish entry that they would send that nobody talks about, and then it does really well at the contest. So maybe that'll happen to Croatia this year. I am so stoked that Cyprus went with this. Seriously, yes, it's a bit more risky than what they've done since they returned to the contest in 2015, but I'm so happy. This is why I love Eurovision. This is why I love the contest, and I don't know, and I hope that we'll be rewarded for this. I truly hope it does well, and I'm very protective of the song. Don't you dare criticize it. You know what? I haven't watched the new music video, but no need, because the song just is good. The song's just great. I just like the idea and the concept of the song, you know, singing about recovering from a breakup, and it gives you like that boost, and it's just really powerful. Where are you now? It's just full of almost desperation. Just works so well. Well executed, Czech Republic. Denmark. I'm not laughing at them, but here, listen. Denmark hardly ever sends current or contemporary music, right? And that's okay. I don't need that, to be honest. While this one isn't quite as epically retro as the last year's effort, I do have a soft spot for it. Just don't know if there's enough space in anyone's or most people's top 10 for a song like this, and that's my biggest concern. But the little fake-out moment, oh, it's a ballad. Just kidding, it's not. It's cool. So, Estonia, listen, I live where the Wild Wild West used to be, which makes me actually an expert. It's just science, you cannot argue with that. I find the song a bit gimmicky, but I will say Stefan does it well, and the song isn't actually that bad. I just always giggle when I see like, oh, I'm a cowboy, we're doing a shootout, pew pew pew. So it's like an internal struggle I'm going through. So I'm a bit on the fence here. Pew pew. Finland, good song. The question is, though, do I like the song based on its own merit or because for nostalgic reasons? Because, you know, it's the Rasmus. I think they picked a well-suited song for the genre and their style, but I still think I like it because of nostalgia rather than just on the song. I don't know. But lots of yellow, which I like the video. France, listen to me. Fix some of the camera work and you have a dark horse here. I am dead serious. This could be potentially the next Schum. That kind of moment at Eurovision. France will go far with this. Mark my words. I feel strangely confident with this prediction. So feel free to refer back to this video if I'm completely wrong. But trust me, I'm telling you, this is going to be a moment in Turin. Na 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 ole. Well, they're not saying that, but oh my god, this song is so repetitive. And why is it so short? That was not a wise decision in my book yet. I find Lock Me Up strangely compelling. Georgia had issues in the past, often with like good staging, but this song could really be raised by some great visuals. And no matter what, it's such a different approach, and once again, I'm super happy about that. Oh, that picture is very creepy. Make it go away. Oh, Germany, I really hope they'll cut the rap part. I really hope they do. And I know. A lot of you think it's the best part, but you are just objectively wrong. Now, seriously, I just strongly disagree with you on that one. The rest of the song is fairly nice, radio friendly, fits right in, but the aggressive portion of the song, it just really it messes with the flow, and it takes me out, and it will just confuse a lot of people, myself included. I find this so contemporary and relevant, and without trying too hard. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of work and effort went into this, don't get me wrong. And sometimes these songs feel overproduced, but I don't get that here. It just feels right. And even though I'm sad that Greece kind of went away from sending like Greek elements lately, I can say this is really, really good. Plus we have Cyprus now to send us Greek music or Greek fields. Sisters! That one may grow on me right now. It's just an emotional disconnect, I suppose. Pleasant background music. Oh, that's an insult. But that's just a tad forgettable. Do you know what I mean? I want to like it, I really do. But for some reason, it just leaves me indifferent, I guess. It's a potential grower, which is not good for Eurovision, but I get it why people would like it. I get that. I'm still recovering from Leslie's results last year. That deserved so much more. In terms of that's rich, yeah. Let's just say not my cup of tea. Just a bit too noisy for my liking. Borderline annoying almost. And I shouldn't be mentioning that because it's not fair, but I find it so silly when you have a song that's rich and then shoot money around. It just, come on, that's... I can't. I think it's fair to say that I Am is the most self-indulgent song of the year, and it's not for everyone. It's kind of a bop though, come on. They cleaned up in the revamp. A lot of the parts that were not perfect. This part disappointed me a little how they revamped it, but let's first of all, great dancing, great performer, great vocals, and it'll be a whole lot of fun. And that's what I'm looking for. Italy. I received so much shit last year when I didn't care for the song. Then it won, of course. But I can honestly say this year I'm 100%, 110% Team Italy. This song is so brivety, goosebumpy, and we don't have so... When do we get like male duets? Leave alone ballads. This song will stand out just for quality alone. I'm feeling y'all. I'm feeling it, Italy. Okay, this should be called Guilty Pleasure, not Croatia, and I really, really have to pretend I don't speak English in order for me to enjoy the song a bit more. Still isn't the cream of the crop, not going to lie. I have a good amount of issues with this song, but that being said, there's an undeniable fun factor. It'll have an audience. I just happen to be in a different audience at that, yeah, so. Ooh. A classic entry from Lithuania, giving me some French chanson vibes. Great charisma. Hope the staging I enjoyed as well. I'm actually quite surprised that this is liked by a lot of Eurovision fans. Seems like not a Eurovision bubble friendly song, but I'm glad, because come on. It's just nice. Malta. Ira Lasko would be so proud, changing the song after a national final. Now the song itself gives me like vibes from like the Mamas, Melodifestivalen meets High School Musical meets Disney World parade theme song. And then it had a baby. I will say I actually like this one better than her first effort. I'm just still pissed off that they did this whole, let's just change it up. It just makes me mad. Hey ho, let's go. I can help it. I'm into this. Maybe a bit too much. I don't know. The violence, the catchy melody. No rock and roll. Da, da, da. We all know the bubble is like, get away from me, Moldova. And I'm like, come on in, come on in. This has potential with the televoters. Never ever underestimate Moldova. You keep making that mistake, Europe. Montenegro. So good to have you back. It's been a minute. Now, on top of it, with a good song actually. No more falling, I'm in heaven falling. The song is very like Balkan ballad adjacent, for the lack of a better word. And it may not be the most remarkable song in terms of like memorability, but I think it has a feel. And that will make it stand out if done right live. I like it. It has a nice build too. Ooh. Remember when the country thought that you have to perform shalali shalala in order to make a Dutch language work? Well, fast forward, 12 years, and you have this. A great song that just hits. It hits you right, and it showcases that there are no ugly languages. Nicely done, Peba. Very impressed. So, yes, North Macedonia. I'm a bit struggling with circles, I'm afraid. Melodically, just a little monotone. Maybe this will come more alive with a nice staging, a great vocal performance. Just right now, it passes me by. So, I guess it's not testing my limits. Strike. What an effort, Norway. Interesting. An effort that we kind of need, though, this year. Just unapologetic fun, and it'll draw a lot of attention and excitement. And it'll go far in the contest. It'll go far. Polarizing? Hell yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar it's polarizing. But one thing's for sure, it's not boring. It will not be forgotten, and visually it'll be fun. I'm sure they will add a lot of more fun elements on stage in Turin. I still think they can get rid of the DJ, but... oh, that voice, that choir, that bridge. Poland is back, baby. They are back. Juries, if you penalize this one, I will find you. I will come to your studio and then I'll throw pillows at you. Because I'm a violent person. I want to hurt you. But come on. This deserves a lot of points. I'll be mad if this one doesn't succeed. I wish the choir would be even louder here. Maybe, just a little advice, bring live singers for that part. I really wanted to like this one, people. I really do. I'm just not getting into it. It's similar to Iceland. I think maybe it'll grow, but right now I'm just a bit bored. And I'm a bit surprised that this actually caught fire with the ESC crowd. I guess that just highlights the beauty of the contest. There's something for everybody out there. But right now, it's just... yeah, no, I'm not getting into it. This is a bit of a summer hit, isn't it, Romania? It's like I feel like I'm on Ibiza and I see people in swim trunks, bikinis, holding the beers or margaritas or whatever you like, and dancing along to this. Not my genre, but I can see why people would like it. I still will say this, it would have been a wise decision to do a revamp, and I know a lot of people gave me shit for it and saying it's perfect the way it is. That's your opinion. I just think it needs a little bit more of an oomph. Oh, if you paid attention to my video here, I think it doesn't come as a surprise that not my kind of music. But I can see why people will like San Marino. Again, great live performer, and it'll work better live on stage. Not as much of a radio-friendly song to me. Yeah, it's just meant to be performed on a big stage. And he is a great artist. Clap, clap, clap. We all be clapping along to this one, right? It's so strange. Good strange. But strange to non-native speakers. A song that so many Serbians, by the way, connect with. And I'm intrigued by it as well. Like, melodically, it's not even that big of a deal, but it's just like a head turner. You know what I mean? Like, oh? What are you doing, lady? Yeah, I'm intrigued. I still can't really wrap my head around this one. I really enjoyed the Slovenian national final. Plenty of good songs. Disco was not on my radar at all. Not even remotely. Again, clicks missing here. So, because if you want to bring disco vibes, you better bring it. And this one is too wishy-washy. Give me Gloria Gaynor Fields or something like that. The Pointer Sisters. Whatever it may be. But this one is just... I'm telling ya. Unless Chanel falls off the stage or falls asleep, this is going to go big. Yes, I know a lot of us are different favorites in the national final, but come on. This is such a great song. More. Pure energy in Chanel sells it so well. She sounded good while dancing like a madman. Spain, you've got something here. Be excited and be proud of what you have this year. You will not be at the bottom. I hope you're not. Now, there's just no way. Closer. Well, the Eurovision bubble had their wish, and Cornelia is going to tour in for Sweden. Very well produced entry. Love that they just didn't focus on a beautiful chorus, but have good verses. Like that part, her voice is perfect for this piece. And while a lot of this here is done by the numbers, the production itself, it's done right. Nailed the execution and the emotional impact. So overall, a nice package, Sweden. Okay, haters. What's your problem? I think this is so sweet and melancholic. I get it. The song... I get it so good. It's stunning and it's just so beautiful. It's not as stunning in terms of arrangements and vocals compared to last year's effort, but it's a sweet song and goes for a different emotion, and it works for me. Wanna to cry. I love it. Listen to me. To me, Ukraine's best entry in at least 10 years. And we all know that they have plenty of good songs, but it absolutely works for me. And I love the chorus. And when I applaud rap, and I do it here, that means a lot because rap and I are like, works here. Love it. I'm still holding out hope that we'll see them on the stage, but the song though, I love. UK. How does it feel to be in so many people's top 10 now? A little scary, huh? But seriously, what can I say, BBC? A broken clock is right twice a day. So, and they were right this year. Great song, just absolutely my cup of tea, filled with personality, charisma. He can sing live. BBC, don't mess up the staging, because if you do, I'll find you and I will also throw pillows at you. I need to buy some pillows. 40 songs, reacting to all of them. That's my thought. These are my thoughts, I should say, and lots of good music out there, and you cannot like them all. That's just how it goes, but I can see on certain songs why people would like it, even if I'm not jiving with all of them. And I think the same would apply to you. Some songs that I worked for me didn't for you, and that is all good. I'd love to hear from you. Where do you agree? Where do you disagree? Politely, whatever it may be, leave your thoughts below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. This video is already way too long, so I am moving on with my life. Talk to you all later.